ANCIA, cognado, or cognates that end in ANCIA in Espanol and ANCE in Inglés. Cognates again are words that look and mean exactly the same in two different languages. I do have a poster that will illustrate some of the points that we're going to make throughout the lesson. This poster on the top is one we've seen, Obama go home. The one on the bottom is the one I want to look at. This poster is saying that President Obama is an imperialist, or he has imperial ambitions. He wants to control the activities in other countries. And it's also saying no to colony. They don't want to be an American colony. They see themselves as being colonized by the United States and Puerto Rico. So we have colony or colonia and imperialist or imperialista. And what you notice is imperialista, to form that word, all you have to do is add an A at the end, and it's exactly the same word. And with colonia, all you do is add an IA instead of the Y. So even though I call this list ANCIA, every word on this list is going to have either just an A at the end or an IA at the end. So let's look at this list. We have importance, problem, history, democracy, dentist, culture, energy, and manner. These are words that end in ANCE, an M, RY, CY, IST, URE, GY, and some that don't have any special ending. They just end in a consonant, like person. Words that end in ANCE in English are going to be ANCIA. That's where we get the title of the lesson, ANCIA. Importancia. Distance is distancia. Very similar to independence. Words that end in ENCE was independencia. This is words that end in ANCE being importancia, distancia. With words like problem, typically words that end in an M, very common for them to just add an A at the end. Problem goes to problema. History and democracy, they are both RY and CY. It's going to be an RIA and a CIA. So history goes to historia. Democracy, democracia. Words that end in IST, dentista, artista, for artist, for example. Many words that are URE are going to change the E over to an A. In this case, culture goes to cultura. Literature would be literatura, for example. Energy, GY, is going to be GIA with an accent always after the G on the I, energía. And there are a lot of words that end in a consonant where to make it Spanish, you're going to add just an A, persona. This is our lesson. Very straightforward. Importancia, problema, historia, democracia, dentista, cultura, energía, and persona. Let's do some practice. I hope you have a piece of paper out. Be ready to write some of these words down. These are ANCE words, distance, relevance, and circumstance. I'll give you 10 seconds to write the Spanish version of these three words. Distance will go to distancia. Relevance, relevancia. Circumstance, circunstancia. The only difference that you're going to see in circumstance, that M is going to change to an N, so keep that in mind. So even though they're very similar in English and in Spanish, you're going to see these little changes along the way that you're going to want to be aware of, both in your pronunciation and in your spelling. Let's look at the next list of words. Jot these words down. En español, reform, problem, program, and system all end in M. Give me the español. A reform in Spanish is going to be una reforma, a reform, either a political reform or a social reform. I put these three, problem, program, and system, by themselves as a separate group, and you'll see why. Problema, programa, and sistema, all the same. You'll notice the Y in sistema goes to an I, but you'll also notice that these are masculine. They should be, if they were to follow the rule, la problema, la programa, la sistema, but they're not. It's important to get this down because these are really common. All the words on the vocab list for this course are going to be from the 5,000 most common used words. So they're really, really common words, and these are ones that break the rule. It should be la, but it's el. El problema, el programa, el sistema. Used a lot, and kind of get that in your head. All you have to do to words that end in M, oftentimes, is just add an A. And in this case, it's going to be L, L, and L for those three words.